Good Tuesday morning to you. I hope and pray that you're having a great Tuesday morning thus far. It's a little overcast here in central Texas with a chance of a little bit of rain later today. And God willing, maybe that will happen. I know most who are listening to this probably could use some rain wherever you are. This past Sunday, we were in First Samuel and we were talking about the heart of a friend and talking about the special relationship that Jonathan had with David. And of course, David was coming off of killing Goliath. And of course, Saul did not allow David to go back home to his father Jesse. Instead of put him in his service and put him in charge of his army. And so, it's kind of weird to think about, quite possibly a teenage um, young man being in charge of an army. But if this young man had just killed the champion of the Philistines, maybe you understand why. And of course, Saul also saw that God was with David. And so maybe there was some confidence putting him in charge of the army that way. But God knew that David needed somebody that would look out for him, somebody that was on his side. And strangely enough, it was Saul's own son that God chose for this specific task. And it's interesting because when you think about it, Jonathan was most likely the next in line to be king after his father Saul. So if there was anybody that was being trained how to be the next king, it would have been Jonathan. And if David was already looking at Saul and learning from Saul how to be king, how much more would it help when he had a relationship with the guy that was also training to be king and Jonathan? But notice how God describes the relationship with David and Jonathan. First Samuel chapter 18, verse 1 says, as soon as he had finished speaking to Saul, the soul of Jonathan was knit to the soul of David, and Jonathan loved him as his own soul. They were knit together. It was almost like you couldn't pull them apart. They were attached to one another. So I ask you this question: has God ever given you a friend that you needed? Someone that was knit to your soul, someone that God was using to bless you and to provide for your needs and to be there for you. And then I also ask you the question: has God ever used you as a friend for somebody else to provide for their needs, to love them when they needed someone to love them? Look to see how God is using you, but also look to see how God is using people in your lives as well. And if God has provided you with a friend that is knit to your soul, bless them, tell them thank you, thank God for them, and let them know how much you love and you appreciate them. I hope and pray that you have a great rest of your week, God willing. I hope that I will be able to see some of you on Sunday. And if not, say hi here on Facebook or on our YouTube page as well. I appreciate any time that y'all let me know that y'all are listening and that y'all appreciate these little videos. Remember, God loves you. I love you. God willing, see you again next week. God bless.